Welcome friends to my channel Priyanka Ma'am Physics. Next, applications of uniform circular motion. Application of uniform circular motion. Third application is vehicle on a banked road. Banked road. Suppose a one car traveling along a curved road. The curved road is tilted with a horizontal with the some angle theta. This angle is called a angle of banking or banking of road. Suppose this is a plane surface and this the curved surface. This makes an some angle. This angle is angle of banking. One car is traveling along a curved surface. Now in this car there are two forces acts on it. First one is weight mg, it is a vertically downward direction, and second one is a normal, it's a vertically upward direction. But car is in curved road, so the car is in this path, so normal reaction it is in this way. This is the normal. So this normal n, there are two components. First component is n cos theta and second component is a n sin theta. Now the force of friction between the road and the tires of a vehicle, it is in this way because car travels along this road. So this frictional force, there are also two components. First one is vertically downward, is the f sin theta, and second one is in this path f cos theta. This angle is theta and this angle is also a theta. These angles are similar. असं कन्सिडर करा की एक कार आहे आणि ती जर सरळ रेषेमध्ये ट्रॅव्हल करते, त्यावेळी ह्या कारवरती दोन फोर्स ॲक्ट होतात. एक फोर्स व्हर्टिकली डाऊनवर्ड डायरेक्शनला ज्याचं वेट एम जी आहे, ग्रेव्हिटेशनल फोर्स, आणि दुसरा नॉर्मल रिॲक्शन इट इज व्हर्टिकली अपवर्ड. पण हे केव्हा, ज्यावेळी कार सरळ रेषेत ट्रॅव्हल करते त्यावेळी. पण आत्ता सध्याला आपली कार कशी ट्रॅव्हल करते, तर या पाथमध्ये ट्रॅव्हल करते. तिरकी कार वरच्या दिशेला ट्रॅव्हल होते. हे होत असताना कारचा जो भाग आहे तो सुद्धा तिरका आहे. त्यामुळे जी नॉर्मल आहे, जी आत्ता आपल्याला अशी दिसते, कार तिरकी असल्यामुळं हा नॉर्मल या दिशेला सरकतो, म्हणजे नॉर्मल इकडं गेली. त्यामुळे या नॉर्मल यांचे दोन कंपोनंट पडतात, एक एन कॉस थिटा आणि दुसरा एन साइन थिटा. कार ज्यावेळी हॉरिझॉन्टल सरफेसवरती ट्रॅव्हल होणार आहे त्यावेळी ती या दिशेला डिस्प्लेस होणार आहे, त्यावेळी फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन या दिशेला लागेल. आता कार कर्व्ड रोडवरती इकडं ट्रॅव्हल होणार आहे, या दिशेला ट्रॅव्हल होत असताना फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन या दिशेला डाऊनवर्ड साईडला लागेल. त्यामुळे फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन हॉरिझॉन्टल पाथवर असं असेल आणि कार तिरकी झाल्यानंतर फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन या दिशेला लागेल. त्यामुळे फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शनचे पण किती परत कंपोनंट पडतात, दोन कंपोनंट पडतात, एक एफ साइन थीटा, दुसरा एफ कॉस थीटा. नॉर्मल रिॲक्शन n resolved into two components is first is n cos theta and n sin theta. Frictional force resolved into two components. First one is the f sin theta and second one is the f cos theta. Now n cos theta is a component of a normal reaction balanced by a weight mg and the component of frictional force f sin theta. So n cos theta is equal to mg plus f sin theta. Second one is the horizontal component n sin theta along the component of f cos theta of frictional force provides the necessary centripetal force because car takes a turn along a curved road. So n sin theta plus f cos theta is equal to centripetal force. Their equation is mv square upon r. Suppose this is equation number first and this is equation number second. Now divide equation second by first. First, this equation first can be converted in this form. It's mg is equal to n cos theta minus f sin theta. Now this is equation number first. Now divide equation second by first. Now equation second is mv square upon r is equal to n sin theta plus f cos theta divided by equation number first, this side n cos theta minus f sin theta, and this equation is m into g. m gets cancelled out. Now v square upon rg is equal to n sin theta plus f cos theta. This equation is converted into sin theta, f cos theta shifted in this way and n shifted this side. So sin theta upon cos theta plus f divided by n. Total divide. Whole equation this side shifted in this way. So 1 minus f sin theta upon n cos theta. आपण काय केलं, ह्या इक्वेशनला 1 नंबर मांडलं आणि ह्या इक्वेशनला 2 नंबर मांडलं. हे मानत असताना सुरुवातीला ह्या इक्वेशनला थोडंसं कन्वर्ट करूया. mg इथंच ठेवूया आणि f sin theta ही जी भाग आहे तो इकडे शिफ्ट करूया. हा प्लस आहे, बरोबर चिन्हाच्या इकडे गेले की तो मायनस होणार. सो mg इज इक्वल टू n cos theta मायनस f sin theta. याला इक्वेशन नंबर 1 मानू. 2 नंबरच्या इक्वेशनला 1 नंबरच्या इक्वेशनला डिवाइड करूया. 2 नंबरचं इक्वेशन mv स्क्वेअर अपॉन r इज इक्वल टू n sin theta प्लस f cos theta इज इक्वल टू डिवायडेड बाय बरोबर चिन्हाची ही साईड n cos theta मायनस f sin theta आणि बरोबर चिन्हाची ही साईड mg. m कॅन्सल झाला, शिल्लक राहिलं v स्क्वेअर अपॉन rg इज इक्वल टू हा sin theta इथंच ठेवतोय, हा cos theta इकडे शिफ्ट करतोय, हा f इथंच ठेवतोय आणि हा n याला डिवायडेशनला टाकतोय. sin theta अपॉन cos theta प्लस हा f इथेच, हा n इकडे शिफ्ट केला, डिवायडेड बाय n. ओव्हरऑल डिवायडेड बाय हा टोटल ही जी बाजू आहे n cos theta ही पूर्ण बरोबर चिन्हाची इकडे घ्यायची, ह्या इक्वेशनला डिवाइड करायची. इथं काहीच नाही म्हणजे 1 शिल्लक राहिला, मायनस f sin theta अपॉन cos theta n cos theta. नाव v स्क्वेअर अपॉन rg is equal to sin upon cos, it is tan theta, and f divided by n, we know that it is a mu. To the base, yes for the static friction. 1 minus f divided by n, it can be denoted as the mu s. Sin upon cos, it can be denoted as a tan theta. So this equation is v square upon rg is equal to mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s tan theta. Now rg shifted in this side, so equation is again written as v square is equal to rg into mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s into tan theta. So v square is shifted in this way, it can be converted in root. So v is equal to under the root of rg in bracket mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s into tan theta. So this velocity is a maximum set velocity. So V maximum is equal to under the root of Rg in bracket mu s plus tan theta upon 1 minus mu s into tan theta, and this is the equation for velocity maximum. Now for a curved horizontal road, for curved horizontal road, theta is equal to 0 degree. Hence this equation it can be written as P maximum is equal to under the root of Rg in bracket mu s plus tan 0 degree divided by 1 minus mu s into tan 0 degree. So this equation is again written as P maximum is equal to under the root of Rg in bracket mu s plus 0 divided by 1 minus 0. So P maximum is equal to under the root of mu s into Rg. This is the velocity maximum that's time at the curved horizontal road theta is 0 degree. Comparing these two equations, this equation shows that maximum safe speed of a vehicle on banked road is greater than the curved horizontal road or a level road. Suppose if mu s is equal to 0, coefficient of static friction is 0, then this equation is again written as V maximum is equal to VO. It is called as the optimum velocity is equal to under the root of Rg in bracket 0 plus tan theta divided by 1 minus 0 into tan theta. So VO is equal to under the root of Rg tan theta. Now this is the velocity optimum. At that time coefficient of static friction is 0. At this speed, frictional force is not needed to provide a necessary centripetal force. There will be a little wear and tears of a tires. If vehicle is driving at this speed on a banked road, VO is called as a optimum speed. Next, we have to find the angle of banking. So, this equation is again given as shifted this root in this side, they can be converted into square. So, V0 square is equal to Rg tan of theta. So, tan theta is equal to V square divided by Rg. So, theta is equal to tan inverse V0 square divided by Rg. And this equation, using this equation, we have to calculate the angle of banking. In this angle of banking does not involve a mass of a vehicle. So angle of banking is independent of mass of a vehicle. Thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe.